everyone. In this video, we will learn about logging in Express.js. So logging refers to the capturing details about HTTP requests, responses, and any occurs that occurs during the process. And logs are helpful for debugging, monitoring, and analyzing application behavior. Okay, so why we need logging for debugging purpose, like identify and fixing the issues in the application by checking the request and error logs. And we used logging for monitoring, like tracking the application and like such the number of requests or response times. And for auditing purpose we need logging, like maintaining the records of access for security purposes. Okay, so for all these things we need logging. Okay, so now we will see some basic example for how to do logging with middleware. Okay, logging example. Okay, so firstly we will import the required modules. Okay, one is express, const express is also required module. Okay, so now another module is we will require file system module for writing the logs to a file. Const fs is equals to require. Okay, we'll need file system module. Why we need file system module? We need it for writing the logs to a file. File system module for writing logs to a file. So every log should be gone to a file. So for that we require fs module. And another thing we required is path. Const path is equals to require. Why we need path? Why? Because there is a file name and we have to send the logs to that file. So for that file we need a path, like where the file is located. Okay, so it is path module for file paths. Okay, so now we need to create an express application. How we create it? Using const app is equals to express. Okay, then we will use middleware function to log HTTP requests. So this is an example of logging example using middlewares. Okay, middleware function. We will write a middleware function to log HTTP requests. Okay, so app.use request comma response. Next, it will go to the next middleware. Okay, so let's suppose we want to make format log format as, firstly we want HTTP method. Okay, then we want URL. So this is the log format. You can decide on your own, like what to become first or what to become next, what thing should be there. Like I am covering HTTP method, URL, timestamp. Okay, so this all you can include. Okay, owns log message. Okay, this was to new date. Convert it to ISO string. Then we will take HTTP method. So want how we get the HTTP method? Using req dot method. this req is having the all information about the URL. So method we will get from req.method, then req.url. Also we will fetch the URL from req, request.method, request.url. Okay, and then we will write /n for the next line. Okay, so this is the log format. Then what we need to do, we need to append the log message to a file name. Log message a file name. File name, you can give any name. We can write access.log. Okay, so fs.append file. Okay, path.join directory name, then file name access.log. Okay, comma log message. Okay, so this is the syntax for append file. Okay, so if error is there, what we need to do, we will console error. We can give error writing the log file. Okay, error writing log file. Okay, then error, what is the error, it will be printed here. Okay, so now what we need to do, so this function fs.append file, what will do, it will append the log message to a file name access.log. Okay, so whatever the log, it will goes to here. Okay, access.log. Okay, so this is the log message that will be printed and it will go to access.log file. Okay, and it will be appended. Okay, not replacing, it will append it after another line. Okay, so now what we need to do, after this we can do next. If any other middleware is there, it will go there. Then we need to make a route to handle get request, route to handle get request. Okay, app.get slash request comma response response.send. This is logging example. Okay, so now another step is, last step is, we need to do start the Express server. Okay, so let's run the code. So server is running on localhost 3000. Let's go there. And one thing I want to show you, in this folder, in logging folder, there is no access.log file. Okay, once we browse it, see, it has come now because we have gone to this URL. Once we go to this URL, this file will automatically generated because of fs.append file. Once log message is there, okay, it will go to this file access.log file. If access.log file is not there, then it will be generated, then logs will get printed there. Okay, so this is logging example. Now let's go to the log file. What is there? Okay, so we get the logs here, and when we click it again, we will 3 4 5 6 7 times, then we will get the logs there. Let's check. Okay, so we are getting the logs. Once we hit the browser, once we refresh it, we will get the fresh logs. Okay, So this is the get method. Okay, and this is the URL because we are on the root path. So that's why slash is there. And this is the timestamp. Okay, this is the timestamp. This is the method. This is the URL. Okay, so this format we got. So what we have done, we have printed the logs. Firstly, we imported the Express. Then we have required the file system module for writing logs to a file. And then we required path module for file paths. Then we initialize the Express application. Then we have created the middleware function to log the HTTP request. So this is the middleware function to log the HTTP request. And this is the log format. We can make our own custom formats. Okay. Then we have used fs.append method to send the logs to this file, access.log. Then we have started the server. Okay. And this is the route path for GET request. So this is the example of logging in Express.js. And guys, I am sharing the link to my GitHub repository in the description, so you can get the code from there.